Hi guys, and welcome to the introduction for the Loco Airstreamer Airstream Diary channel. I haven't done one of these yet because I've been making so many videos, little chopped up videos on technical stuff. But this is a 1970 Airstream Safari, and my wife Leslie and myself started on this back in 2007. And guess what? It's 2020 now and we're still not done. So it's been a labor of love and time and lack of money and things like that. We've had a lot of help from Ann and Paul at AP Vintage Trailer Works in Paradise, Texas. Those people are our friends, Ann and Paul, and we'll imbibe with them every once in a while when we come out on a weekend and just talk Airstreams a little bit, but talk about other things a lot more. Ann and Paul are really great people. If you need your Airstream, vintage Airstream worked on, we're talking full restoration, that's who you want to talk to in the United States of America right now. So more about me, just because I haven't told anybody a whole lot about my history with Airstreams. It goes back to 1965 to 68, and that is when I would travel as a child in the back seat of the car with my grandparents across the United States, sleeping on the floor, my head on the hump just behind the front seat, and my grandfather would holler and wake me up and say, "Hey, look at that Airstream going down the road." And I would look, I would wake up and go look, and he'd say, "That's the only trailer that's like that, and you can pull it with a bicycle." He was totally fascinated with them. He never owned one. So one of my goals in life was to own an Airstream trailer. It just so happens we got a 1970 Safari that needed a lot of work. So we started on it in 2008, 2007, and I got way distracted by an addiction to fly fishing, among other things. And so that fly fishing took up the whole decade from 2008 to more than a decade to 2020 and on. So Texas Flycaster is my YouTube channel for that, and TexasFlycaster.com is the website. It's heavy on fly fishing. I mean, super heavy, and that channel's done really well. I'm hoping to translate this as we look now going forward into this Airstream into a channel for people who want to learn how to fix their Airstream. And then once we're done with it, where we're going to go. So we're going to turn this from a mechanical document, which I do the mechanics, a lot of the heavy metal work and mechanical work, and Leslie does all the woodworking, painting, and she does a lot of riveting. We're going to turn it from that into a travel document as time goes by, and if things go well, and good Lord don't get me, that's what we're going to do. As you know, I've taken on the name Loco Airstreamer. That is a name I will take. Some people pull me aside in parking lots all across Texas and say, "Are you the Texas Flycaster?" And that channel, that's not me. The Texas Flycaster is itself a channel for people who want to learn, and they are the Texas Flycasters. So that's what that channel's about. You need to check that out. If you like fly fishing in Texas at all, or you want to come to Texas and fly fish, you better call me. Feel free to, and I'll put my phone number right down there like I always do on my fly fishing deals, 940-380-0408 here in Denton, Texas. And I'll be glad to talk to you about fly fishing and Airstreams, photography. I'm a professional photographer by trade. Leslie is a retired public school teacher of art, and now she's her own artist with a very successful business called Cimarrona.com. And so we're taking all this on the road eventually, and Leslie's going to be my art eyes, and I'm going to be the guy that keeps the trailer running, and we'll have some mechanical videos probably of breakdowns and all kinds of things, because I'm not here just to show you the good. There's a lot of things, not a lot, there's just some things that I've done wrong along the way on this Airstream that we learned over time were wrong, and one of them was the fans that I've already done a story on. There's other things, but we'll get to that. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the Airstream Diary. And again, I'm the Loco Airstreamer, Loco, crazy, for translation. And stick with us, see what happens. Subscribe to this channel, subscribe to the Texas Flycaster channel. I'm trying to create a balance here. and we'll be bringing you videos of the progress we make on the Airstream, as well as some technical things we know that we haven't seen anywhere else. And that comes from knowing our friends at AP Vintage Trailer Works over in Paradise, Texas. They're the greatest. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to the channel and keep watching.